Hey people, welcome to the channel. As you probably know, Justin Trudeau has just resigned as Prime Minister of Canada. He makes a speech, but it's so full of lies that I thought it would be interesting to analyze it so as to learn about how the mind of an absolute sociopath works. Before I go on, if you want to learn more about all of this stuff, survival and preparedness, you have the channel with a ton of information and videos uploaded already. You also have my books, Surviving the Economic Collapse, based on my experience of going through just that in Argentina, as well as street survival skills. Many years of things that I've learned about survival preparedness and keeping yourself and your family safe, especially in these trying times, condensed in these two books. Folks, let's go into this because it is fascinating, really. The mind of a complete lunatic like Justin Trudeau. He just cannot stop lying in every single word. You will see it yourself.
So I thought it might be fun for us to do this again.
He thought it would be fun. Does he really? Does he think it's fun to announce your resignation? Well, that's not fun. That is a lie. No, he's just joking. He's just breaking the ice, you know? It's Canada. It is still a lie. It is not fun to announce your resignation, and I don't think it's particularly funny. Right? But hey, first one.
My friends,
My friends? Are these people his friends? Again, no, he's just being friendly. No, he's lying. He's addressing the people he hates the most. I mean, I don't think he's friends of the journalists that are around him. I definitely don't think he's friends of the people he's been abusing for almost a decade. Another lie. Second lie. All right.
you all know I'm a fighter.
Third lie. He's not a fighter. He's actually the worst kind of coward there is. He's a bully in every sense of the word. He's been abusing the people of Canada for as long as he could. He always works behind the scenes and manipulating and working against the weakest and most vulnerable people he can, from children to working people in Canada, and taking over their bank accounts and taking away their rights. And he's so much of a fucking coward, because that's the only thing he actually is, that not only is he struggling to keeping his collapsing government from falling apart and getting kicked out of the party, he's also scared of Donald Trump, who's coming and knows that the guy is a joke. So he runs before facing a guy like Trump. And he also runs before facing his own party that's looking to kick him out of government. Coward.
Every bone in my body has always told me to fight because I care deeply.
Another one. What is fifth lie?
About Canadians. I care deeply.
He cares about Canadians? No, he does not. Again, I mean, who can argue? Another lie. Every single word he says is a fucking lie.
About this country.
He does not care about the country. If you care about the country, you don't do what he's been doing so far. I mean...
And I will always be motivated by what is in the best interest of Canadians.
Another lie. I stopped counting already. You do the math. It is incredible how every single thing he says happens to be exactly 180 degrees the opposite of what the truth actually is.
And the fact is, despite best efforts to work through it, Parliament has been paralyzed for months.
Another lie. His best efforts to do what? To get away with anything he wants, and people saying enough of this. We can't tolerate you anymore. Even your own party can't tolerate you anymore.
After what has been the longest session of a minority parliament in Canadian history. That's why this morning I advised the Governor General that we need a new session of Parliament.
Lie? You don't need it. You're being kicked out, buddy. You have to leave before they kick your ass out of the door. That's what you have to do.
She has granted this request, and the House will now be prorogued until March 24th.
Yeah, to avoid a no confidence vote. That's why.
Over the holidays, I've also had a chance to reflect and have had long talks with my family.
No, he doesn't reflect a damn thing, and he hasn't got any long talks with family. He has long talks with advisors that are telling him, we can't keep on doing this. You have to leave before they kick you out. That's what, not his family, his advisors told him to do. And they're right, because they will kick him out. And that's what he has to do now. Not because he's been reflecting or talking with family. What a fucking joke. No, because he has no other option left.
About our future. Throughout the course of my career, any success I have personally achieved has been because of their support and with their encouragement.
The amount of times they would have told him, Justin, don't do that to these people. Don't take away the bank accounts of hardworking Canadians in the middle of a pandemic. That's just not right, Justin. No, I really have to do this because I'm an absolute sociopath and I don't know how to behave any other way.
So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm...
Lies, more lies. And man, he wants to present this idea, he wants to create this image in the minds of people like, yes, Justin Trudeau sitting in the family dinner with a big fat turkey on the table. Sweetheart, children, I have decided that I will be resigning as Prime Minister of Canada. Bullshit! He does not even see his family. He's a fucking lunatic. The only person he thinks about is himself. His children, his wife probably hate his guts, but they're just trapped in this fucking marriage and family.
Sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process.
Robust, nationwide, competitive. Nationwide, yeah. Robust and competitive, no. You made sure you destroyed as much competition as you could during your regime.
Last night, I asked the president of the Liberal Party to begin that process. This country deserves a real choice in the next election, and it is...
Again, more lies. He does not think they... If he thinks they deserve, he would have left a long time ago. If he thought the Canadians deserve better than him, which they do, he would have left a long time ago. He is the Prime Minister that stripped away the most rights from the people than all other Prime Ministers combined. No question about that. Run the numbers if you don't believe me. It is disgusting what this creature has done with Canada.
Become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles... No, you're dealing with an absolute sociopath, and even within his party, they can't deal with him anymore. They can't take him anymore. His minister has resigned, and the rest of his government is probably looking to do the same thing as he sinks as a collapsed lunatic. I cannot be the best option in that election.
Yeah, it's not that you cannot be the best option in that election because of your internal enemies, Justin. You cannot be because you're not. And it's not that you worry about being the best option. You're being kicked out of the Canadian government, as you should have a long, long time ago. See you next time, people. Take care.